It's Madden NFL 22, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome.
This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Micah Parsons coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
Here comes Rager.
And running with power here.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
2nd and 20.
muscles him off. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
A throw over the middle taken in by Troutman.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
The Browns drive about to get started. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big connection on that one. 51 yards. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Chubb.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And now a pause here after the play, because as you can see, slow to get up is Alvin Kamara. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 1st down, Stanley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he's upended at the 33. They'll get to the line here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move. Maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33. No chance.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Saints are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Play action. Lawrence
rolling to his right, and this is incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there, and right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. And to throw again is Lawrence.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what...
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They go play action with Lawrence.
On the move to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen down as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, what a move. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
They'll run on 1st down. Conway, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And out of bounds right around the 20.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, and now some space to operate. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back to throw here. Touchdown! Adam Troutman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now the Browns coming out on the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Chubb. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of 2 there, second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so...
And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll run left with Pollard. And they can't bring him down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
5 yards remain on second down.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
They go play action now. Lawrence
steps away. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, no surprise there that he got the ball. When you've got 2 touchdowns already, you're probably demanding it in your own huddle. And you can bet this defense, though, is going to be keyed in on him at this point. And they did a nice job stopping him behind the line of scrimmage.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. A give running right is Chubb, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Let's go, touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
extra ship is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
He'll drop to throw.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.